Let's meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At the point guard position, 6'4", number 4, Jrue Holiday. The big man, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derrick White. The other forward at 6'6", number 7, Jalen Brown.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Torrey Craig out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it, that heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real. The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
The baseline J. Lillard pulls down the board. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Holiday. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Take a break.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Launches a three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Lillard can make it from that spot. And he can make it from much farther out, too. Wow.
Holiday finds Brown. Back to Holiday. Outside Craig. Lillard against Holiday. Outside Brown. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Craig. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And Lillard, here we go. The rebound, Celtics. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
4 on the clock. From the high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard fires away from way outside. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Porzingis. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Celtics.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
They kick it out to Porzingis. The 3 from Craig. Milwaukee with the rebound. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lillard going inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Brown passes to Pritchard. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Craig. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Lillard. Ooh, poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. And that one's good.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pritchard gets it to go. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Antetokounmpo outside. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Boston trailing. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Horford. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. White can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
White drives in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players."
Oh, Giannis powers it down with force.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Sit down. Look at those moves.
Drew Holiday's checked in from Boston. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the line. Holiday grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Double clutches. Inside. White gets it to go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Portis the screen. Rollins passes to Portis. Horford with a steal. Holiday against Porter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
2 points. That one goes.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Pritchard, and is blocked. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Trent. The three is up. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Hauser passes to Horford. Here's White, guarded by Trent. Outside Holiday. For 3. He drops it from range. Holiday's got 8.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for White. 1:52 left in the first half of this one. Lillard passes to Trent. Here's Lopez. Back to Trent. To the left wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
First and lowest turnovers a game, and they landed a number 2 in team scoring. They stage a potent offense that defenses struggle to hold down.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks. A defensive powerhouse. Here's Holiday. That one no good. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Out to Horford. The layup off target. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Rebound Boston. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Here's Kuzma with the drive, and he buries his first look.
Boy, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
Holiday for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Holiday against Trent. The shot from the low post is good. Trent's got his first bucket in this one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Pritchard. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Suns aren't at full power right now. I'm not sure what they're going to do without KD, but with his work ethic, he'll do all that he can to get back.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having... Whoa! Jaylen Brown, do it!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Milwaukee scoring again. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Porzingis punishing inside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. Let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Boston in second, the 4th spot held by the Bucks.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Craig, back to Holiday, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here comes the break. Here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take him.
Here's Lillard. They get it back. Trent outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
And Holiday powers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Trent's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday.
Aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
And here's Lillard. And here's Lopez. Defended by Craig from the baseline. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Pritchard's checked in for Drew Holiday. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Celtics trail by 3. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Craig. Porzingis finds Brown. Here's Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Pritchard's got 6 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. A different look for Milwaukee. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Green is subbed in for Trent. Here's Brown. Driving in. And Brown with the stuff.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
The Bucks trail. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And Craig pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Lillard passes to Green. Right wing. Portis down low. Defended by Craig. Fade away. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Porzingis. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
While playing with the lead, they've been working for more high percentage shots they can depend on.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
White for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime drop in there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Horford outside. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Holiday up top. Here's Pritchard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Horford outside. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Green missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Antetokounmpo with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's Pritchard. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
With some changes. Craig is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And the Bucks making a change here. From the stripe. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from... Out to the wing. Holiday passes to Brown. The 3 from Craig. Gets the 3 ball to go. Craig's got 10 points in just the second half.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White on the wing. And yep, it's good. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Played through the contact and scored.
Lillard passes to Trent. And the basket is good. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard getting after it in transition.
Who else? It's got to be Lillard in that situation. No question about it.
Outside, Brown. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now Lillard. The shake. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
6 to shoot. Goes back up. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And it's good.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .24 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. They get it again. Pass to Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Checking out Boston. They were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the point. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Now, here's Siakam. The shot's good.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Here's Holiday into the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's the Celtics ball. It's time now to
gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stolen away. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Siakam against Holiday. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
White looking around. And he converts the layup. White's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get the ground and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Here's Pritchard, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. It's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. Around 20 points per game last season. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over. He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Brown, following the score by Indiana. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And it's sent back by Turner. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And finished off by Siakam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's White. He has 6. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now Brown. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 9.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Turner for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great work.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Now Nesmith. Here's Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Here's Furphy. Jackson looking it over. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Furphy. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Celtics with the lead. Isaiah Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Furphy in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
Furphy.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. White the pass to Pritchard. To the left wing. Takes a 3. That one doesn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's White. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here are your Pacers Breaker dance crew.
Bryant is checked in for Indiana. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
To the paint, shoots it. Shepard, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Horford the pass to Hauser. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Horford. Outside Holiday. Pocket 6. Pass to Porzingis. Over Bryant. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by White. Porzingis has got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
A nice shot by Neesmith. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Outside Holiday. Outside Horford. Pass to Hauser. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. They get it again. Jackson. Back to Toppin. Here's the 3. Horford with the rebound. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Magic. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Toppin. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 6.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And it's Shepard missing. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. White goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Outside Holiday. The three. White, good. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Now Shepard. Pass to Toppin. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside White. A 17-foot shot on the way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap.
You look at the Celtics. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up like you know.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on.
And that concludes half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Torrey Craig is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at point guard. The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
TJ McConnell, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Here's White.